Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 2 to What If Naruto Was an Earthbender. So last we left off with Naruto and the rest of the Konoha 12 being 12 years old and they're about to fight. So the first fight that we were going to implement was going to be Sakura and Ino. Now these are basically the same people, just they don't know as many jutsu. So I think this would be more of a fist fight, and I take Ino in a fist fight over Sakura at that point in time because I just think Ino had a little bit more drive than Sakura. Not hating on Sakura because Sakura is definitely like 5 times stronger than Ino, and in a fist fight, Ino stands no chance like at all. But so next fight, I'm gonna be doing Hinata and Tenten. Hinata cannot perform the palms, but she obviously still can close out chakra points, and Tenten's slow, so you feel me? There's not gonna be any hard fight between Tenten and Hinata. I don't care how much they overhype Tenten and Rock Lee and Neji in that. I just don't. Tenten was weaker than Hinata. Hinata was stronger than Sakura and Ino at that point, and she's only weaker than Sakura right now. Between the female characters, of course. And Kaguya, and obviously a couple of the villains, but that's not the point. She's not an active ninja. Anyways, so what else? Oh yes, first fight that I said it was gonna be Shikamaru and Kiba. Shikamaru gets a couple hits on Kiba, finds a way to beat him, and then just decides to quit. And that gives Kiba an ego boost. So next, who did I say was gonna be fighting? I completely forgot. Did I say? Who did I say? Well, I'm obviously just give y'all what y'all want. Sasuke versus Naruto. Now, Sasuke just thinks of Naruto as some doofus that has no chance of beating him. And no, he makes that like explicitly clear. He says, and this I quote, even though he say, Naruto, you ain't shit. You can't hold me. Alright? That's what he said. That was his words. Me personally, I'm not gonna take that. And he says, actually, to tell you the truth, I don't even need chakra to whoop you. At all. And Sasuke's like, what? And he says, yeah, Neji's here supporting Tenten because he know that's his future teammate, right? And he like, Neji, you a Hyuga, right? Turn on your Byakugan, watch the fight, and be honest. If I use a lick of chakra, Sasuke wins. It's like, alright. And then Naruto's like, alright, bet, come on. So the fight starts, and the first thing Naruto does is use a little bit of the earth to push himself up to do like a backflip to get away. Right? And Sasuke's like, he used a chakra, I win. And then you're like, he hasn't moved a piece of chakra. Chakra isn't, it's like he closed off his own chakra points. And he's like, so how did he just move the earth? And he's like, how did he just move the earth? And Naruto says, I don't need chakra to be at one with the earth. I was born this way. And Naruto starts sending pillars at Sasuke. And he's not even trying, really. He's basically just standing still, just throwing pillars. And Sasuke's barely dodging, and one of them is about to hit him, and he just barely is able to read it. And then there's another one, and another one, and another one, all coming from all different directions. And he thinks he's about to die. And he remembers if he can't win here, there's no way that he's going to beat Itachi. And that activates his Sharingan, and he just narrowly makes it out. And Naruto sees that his Sharingan is a 1 Tomoe in one eye and 2 Tomoe in the other. So he decides to take this a lot more seriously. Gets into a fighting stance. Takes the metal off some kunais to make kind of a dagger sword. And got him an earth shield just taken from the ground. Not an earth shield. I don't think you need all that. I'm going to just say that he used earth bending to move himself around and attack Sasuke. And Sasuke was just barely reading it. Right? And obviously, I don't think Sasuke can hold Naruto at this point, because at this point, Naruto is about the level of 8-year-old Toph when she started training Aang. You know? But he does know metal bending because Toph taught him that. So I'm thinking like Sasuke is not even holding him. So he's toying with Sasuke right now. And he decides to not chain, but kind of band him up with the rock. And he says, "This fight's over, Sasuke." And the fight is stopped. Naruto has won the fight. And no other fight matters. Because we obviously know Hinata would beat Ino. And the only fight that y'all really cared about was Sasuke and Naruto. And I think that hurt the other fight's feelings. Anyways. So, after that, we get to the point of meeting Kakashi, right? So they meet Kakashi. Obviously, Naruto pulls the same prank, but instead of it being the prank where he does that, as soon as he opens the door, Naruto has a rock. Naruto took a fist from the top of the door, like made it out of it, and like to punch Kakashi. Alright. And Kakashi just narrowly escapes that because he realized that would be a very bad headache. So he tells everybody where to meet him at, obviously. And he's going to be like, what's 3 things you like and don't like, and tell me about yourself. But I think he would say, tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Sakura is pretty much the same. Her deepest, darkest secret is that she would do anything for Sasuke no matter what. Right. Sasuke's is pretty much the same, except his deepest, darkest secret is that he will stop at nothing to kill Itachi. Right. And Naruto's is pretty much the same, and he said he doesn't really have a deep, dark secret. And that changes Kakashi's entire demeanor. And he says, that's not true, is it, Naruto? You were actually Jonin level around 2 years ago. Yep. And you lost your rank for getting out of control and killing one of your squad members. And almost killing Ibuki, head of intelligence. So you were sent back to the academy to learn control. But that doesn't matter here. That's all in the past. You'll learn greatly over here. And it kind of brought back some memories for Naruto. But Naruto kind of cheered up quickly. And Sasuke kind of respected Naruto a little bit more. But check out part 3 for the bell test. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell a friend who likes